Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you my November favorites. I am excited to share with you some of the things that I have used most in November. And a lot of, as you guys know, I did some major makeup hauling in November because of all the holiday sales and because of my birthday and a lot of things that were going on in November. What I've done is I've picked out the things that I've been using the most. So all the things that I hauled, I've really been enjoying, but so far, there are certain things that I've used more than others, and those are the things I want to share with you. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Oh, and if you are new to my channel and you are not subscribed, please take a moment to subscribe, hit the little bell, and you will be notified each time I upload new content. And I would love to have you join this wonderful community of women here. So let's get started really this time. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to share with you guys is the most used daily palettes, things that I use every day when I'm going to work, things that are easy, things that are simple, and those are, I just tossed one on the floor, my little Kaja bento boxes. And I will link the video above where I do all the swatches of these because I'm not gonna get into that. That was such a long video. If you wanna see the swatches of all of these, I will put that video in the cards. But the ones that I've been using most are Orange Blossom, which has these beautiful orange, like orangey, goldy, pinky tones. And the reason that I love these bento boxes is just because I think they're very, very easy to use. You can just put like a brown in your crease, which is basically what I did today. And then you can just use your fingers. Let me just grab the one I dropped. Okay, you can use your fingers to just put these on your lid. So that is what I did today. Today I just put a little bit of brown in my crease. I'll come up close so you guys can see what I did. I know I don't know the best camera in the world, but maybe you guys can pick it up. I put a Bobbi Brown transition shade in my crease, and then I put this shade from Kaja all over my lid. And then I took, this is by the way, the Rose Water Trio. And then I took the middle shade and I put it just on the centers. And then I took the first shade in the little bento box, this one, and I put it on the inner corners. And this is the look that I came up with. And I just think these are easy because you use your fingers. They're just simple. You just put something in your crease, you just put some of this on your lid, and then you're like good to go. It takes 1 minute. You're not messing with brushes. It's just easy. So the three that I've used the most are the Toasted Caramel, which is kind of the brownish trio, the Rose Water, which is the pink trio, and the Orange Blossom, which is the orange trio. All three are all shimmer. So it's not like a standalone kind of a thing, but if you just have like a nice transition tone like handy, they're very, very easy and fun to use. The other palette that I have been using a lot is actually this Natural Eyes palette that my mom got me. I walked into my mom's bathroom like, I don't know, a month or two ago, and I was like, oh, look what you got. You got a new Too Faced palette. She's like, no, actually I bought that for you. I thought it was so beautiful and I knew that you would be the one person who would enjoy it. So like who would appreciate the beauty of the packaging. And she was like, the powders are just so beautiful because of the way that they're pressed. And so she bought me this, and look, you can see how much I've used it, you guys. This is just a really, like when we're going to work every day, we don't necessarily want something so pigmented that we're like reaching for a Natasha Denona or like a Pat McGrath palette. Like those things are really fun and they are super pigmented and they're wonderful. But like sometimes when you're going to work, you want something just easy and subdued. And this is that. I mean, this is like the OG, like everyday palette, right? What is this called? The Natural Eyeshadow Palette. Natural Eyes Eyeshadow Palette. It's just a great neutral palette, great for every day if you're going to work and you just want to slap something really easy on your lid so that you feel like put together. It's really a great palette. I really do like it. So I just have been wearing it a ton during the day and it smells really good. It smells like vanilla to me. The other palette that I've been using a ton during the day, like when I'm going to work, is this new Tom Ford palette that I showed you in my haul, which is the Soleil de Hiver. Excuse me, I don't speak French, but it's this little limited edition four shade palette that just comes with these beautiful neutral shades, and it's just so easy. Like you just put these two in the crease and these on the lid and you're like done. And it's beautiful and it has this really sophisticated shimmer, but it's not too much and it's not enough. It's just a beautiful, beautiful quad with gorgeous colors, really pretty shimmers, and I've really, really been enjoying using this during the day for work. Now, when it has been like weekend nights, I have been reaching definitely of all of my new palettes for my two little quad Pat McGrath palettes. The first one is this one, which like the other day, I just did this in the crease And then I think I put this in the outer V and I put this on the lid. So easy. Like these are so pigmented, you barely have to like tap your brush and you will get so much pigment on there. So you gotta go with like a really light hand, but I've been wearing, like this week it was Thanksgiving. I'm filming on the Sunday after Thanksgiving. And it just like this week I was playing with all my new makeup and I just used this a lot. It was really, really easy to use, beautiful. And the other one that I've been using is the same quad, but in the rose shades. This one, and it's kind of like the same deal, like so easy to just put this in the crease and this on the lid and then like kind of accent the lid with one of these two lower colors. I've been using my fingers a lot with my makeup lately. I've been using my fingers with this quad, and my little bento boxes. I usually don't like or love applying my makeup with my fingers because I just think it's gross to stick your fingers in your makeup, but it really does make it like makeup application so easy and quick. And so I've been doing it a lot lately and it's working really, really well. So I wash my hands before I do it to like, you know, just so that I'm sticking clean fingers into my eyeshadows, and I make sure my fingers are clean before I do that. With all of my shadows, the brush that I've been using so much that I love so much is this BK Beauty number 204 brush. It's just like a smudgy brush and you just use it to like smudge under the lower lid, and it's perfect. It's like just a perfect smudge brush no matter where you want to smudge. If you want to smudge like your liner out on the top of your lid or on the bottom of your lid, it's the perfect brush for smudging, and it is so soft that it does not hurt when you're smudging around your eyes. I love this brush. I don't know if Lisa sells these individually or if they only come in the like I bought like 4 or 5 brushes in like a package when she first launched her brand, BK Beauty. But so this came in like a pack of 4 or 5 brushes. I don't think she's selling them as singles yet, but she may be. So check her website. I'll check her website too, and I'll link it below. And then next I wanted to share with you my most used blush of this month, and that is the my NARS little holiday palette that came from Ulta, and it's their limited edition palette with these 3 colors. I love this blush trio. What I've been doing is just like running my brush through the whole thing and putting it on my cheeks. Like I just think it looks so pretty. It has a little bit of a glow. Obviously, if you're putting it in the highlight as well, it's gonna have more of a glow. But even these two, they're more of a satin finish. They're not a matte finish. So even if you didn't use that and you just use that, you're gonna have more of a satiny finish. And if you want some extra glow, just run your brush through the 3 of them. It just has been giving my cheeks like this beautiful look. You can see that I've used it a ton. Like the stars are starting to go away. So really, I have been enjoying this palette so much, you guys. It's still available at Ulta. If you had any interest in it, I really think it's a beautiful palette. I highly recommend it. Okay, next I wanted to share with you some new mascara. You guys, this is big because It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara has been like my favorite mascara for many years. But recently I was at work and I was asking one of my awesome labor and delivery nurses what she was wearing on her eyelashes, because her eyelashes always look so full and voluminous and gorgeous. And while the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara is really good for lengthening, it's not amazing for volume. It builds up very quickly, which I like because I'm impatient, and it doesn't take that many swipes to build it up, and it gives length very well. But it's just not so great in the volume department. And when I asked my friend, my labor and delivery nurse friend, what she used, it was these 2 mascaras together. The Colossal Volume Express by Maybelline and the Pumped Up Colossal Volume Express. And they're both waterproof. And let me just show you the brushes. So they're the old school kind of mascara brushes. They're not plastic. They're like the old school kind of bristles. And that one's kind of a little bit smaller than this one in the pink tube, which looks like this. It does take a little bit longer to build up on your eyes than the It Cosmetics mascara, and it does not give you the length that the Superhero mascara gives you, but it gives you incredible volume. Let me show you guys. I don't know if you guys can see my lashes, like if you can like pick up how nice and voluminous they are, but you guys, it has made my lashes so beautifully voluminous. They do not look spidery at all. They just look voluminous and gorgeous, and I really love them. Ulta had a like $15 for the Superhero mascaras, and I ordered 2, but I considered not ordering them. I was like, do I want those anymore, or do I want to use this? Do I want to start using this instead? Because these are so good. I did order 2, but I really love this combination, and it's working so well. And like, kudos to my friend, my labor and delivery nurse friend. She has awesome lashes, and this is what she uses, and it's so inexpensive. and it's just great for volumizing lashes, so I love it. In addition to that, the other reason that my lashes are looking a little bit longer than usual lately is because I have been using this City Lash lash serum. This was sent to me like a year ago, but I was still trying to finish up my Roden & Fields lash serum, and I have been using this for like a week or two. You guys, my lashes are already longer. Like immediately in a week or two, my lashes are longer. It is so much less expensive than the Roden & Fields one. It has like just this white looking tip, but you basically use it the same way you would use any lash serum. You just run it along your lashes at night. They say you can use it twice a day, morning and night. I just use it night. And literally in 2 weeks, my lashes are looking longer. So this is $90 online, and the Roden & Fields one is like $160. And I was just tired of buying the Roden & Fields one. So when I ran out of that one, I didn't buy it, and I started using the City Lash, and I think I'm just gonna keep repurchasing this because it's almost half the price of the Roden & Fields one. And it works the same, maybe even better, because my lashes are already looking so much longer, and it's been just 2 weeks. So that is it for the makeup. I wanted to share with you guys my favorite movie from this month that I watched and my favorite book that I read. My favorite movie that I watched was called 13 Hours. It is the story of the 6 elite military trained veterans who were contracted with US government, who basically saved a lot of Americans' lives during the Benghazi attacks in 2012. You know, I remember that happening, and you know, this book was just so enlightening as to kind of the events that surrounded. I love history, and I really thought that this movie was so eye-opening. It just made me feel so grateful to the amazing military, our amazing military contractors. Even though those guys were not in the military, they were military contractors. These people are so brave, and they put their lives at risk for Americans, and that's what our military does every day. And so I appreciate that so much, and that movie was so moving to me, and it was so good, and I highly recommend it. My favorite book that I read this month was called The Tattooist of Auschwitz. It is a beautiful love story set in the Auschwitz concentration camp during World War II, during the Holocaust, and it is just a very moving love story. Some of it is not totally historically accurate in terms of the Auschwitz concentration camp and some of the things that went on there, but the love story is true. So it's not like the whole entire story is true, but the love story is true. So if you like to read, and you like to read about that period of time, it was just a really moving, touching book. So that, you guys, those are my favorites. Those are my favorites from November. That's all I got for you. I am about to film for you another haul video because, believe it or not, my shopping spree has continued. I will change shirts just so that you guys don't get bored of looking at me like this. And next up, I am gonna film a skincare video very soon. I think I'm gonna film that like next weekend. I have a dupes video and a really good dupes video, but it takes a lot of time to put those together, so I don't know when exactly I'm gonna get that up, but that'll be coming up. I'm gonna do a makeup collection organization video for you guys, and then I've got to film my year-end favorites. So those are kind of the things that are coming up in the next month or two. Stay tuned. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do so now, and I will look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye.